Just a warning, I'm probably about to sound really, really old. What's going on, everybody? It's Rico, the acronym, and you know what time it is. It's time for Rico's Rants, and today I want to talk about a specific subgenre of hip-hop that has been gaining a whole lot of traction over the last probably 5 to 10 years, and honestly, I've been getting more into listening to, but kind of all for the wrong reasons, in all honesty, and that's this drill music. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging it. The beats is fucking nuts. The fucking, you know what I'm saying? The rhyme patterns is crazy. I'm digging this shit. But in all honesty, there's one consistent thing I'm starting to see as I'm listening to this music and I'm learning the lingo and I'm learning what these dudes are saying and what all this stuff is about. And that a lot of this shit is a lot of just like telling on yourself. Like a lot. Like you can go on some of these YouTube channels, like I forgot some of Hot New Hip Hop Insider, Hotspot, all these places, and you can find like full documented videos on actual crimes that happened that are talked about in, you know, these rap songs, and it's not slick. You know what I mean? Like usually you would think someone talking about some shit that happened in real life on a record that they trying to sell, they would try to be kind of slick about it and kind of, you know, like any good lawyer would have to really, 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 you know, find it, you know, like that. These dudes are just telling it. And like, and on top of that, like the disrespect level. Now, mind you, I'm all for a good diss record. I love a good diss record. Hit 'em up, no Vaseline, Ether, honestly, any good diss record. I'm all about a good diss record. Anything. But these diss records go way too fucking far. Like most of these diss records that I'm seeing are about dead people. You know what I mean? Like people that died, like, you know, violently. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just a Chicago thing, just in case people think Chicago, you know, they always want to give Chicago a bad name, but like this is Chicago, Jacksonville, London, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. If you hear drill, New York, if you hear about the word drill music, you're going to hear a lot of songs about actual fucking crimes. And I'm confused because I thought real G's moved in silence. That's what I thought. That's what the people that I knew that did that. You know, it wasn't a whole lot of talking about what you did. It was broad generalizations. It was never like evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny thing is, the songs be so fucking catchy. One song was so catchy, it ended up being like a TikTok video, and I ended up fucking insulting the dead on accident. I didn't even mean to. I didn't know it was a real nigga named Corbin that got fucking kidnapped, and they did find his fucking decomposing body somewhere down in Jacksonville, Florida. I did not mean to. By the way, I'm sorry, wherever that man's family is. If y'all see this, my bad. I ain't mean to put up that shit. I ain't mean to hash that back up. Somebody had to tell me. And I think I've already done a video on self-snitching, so this one I had to tie directly to drill music just because I've been listening to a lot of it. And I'm also noticing that, you know, and this is a really sad part about it, a lot of these drill dudes ain't making it long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your Lil Durks and your G Herbos and people like that that have, you know, made it out the trenches and have done a relatively decent job at staying out of the trenches. But for every G Herbo and Lil Durk, there's a FBG Duck, there's a King Von, there's a oh, what's the dude down in Florida? It's so many of them. Like, I can only name like the big ones off the top of my head because like there's so many, and it's like this culture of death kind of surrounding it. And I hate to sound like old niggas did when they was talking about gangster rap in the 80s and 90s. Oh, it's a culture of death. Because that was a media thing. That was a thing that was like people not wanting to see the realities of the hood and pushing it so far into the back of their minds that it had to come out some way, and it came out through gangster rap. And on top of that, I'm also not shitting on any of these artists that are making these songs. I'm not trying to tell them they need to change or whatever. I'm not trying to censor nobody, but I don't know what to say I can only listen to a song about, you know, dissing a dead person so long, like to the point where like it's something to do now. Like it's something, you know, to aspire to do. And maybe it's because I'm not in the streets like that. Maybe it's because I'm not no gangster like that. That I just don't understand the culture of it. But I know one thing. It's very. It seems that there's a lot of people making a lot of money off a lot of dead people, and that ain't right. I've never been a fan of that shit. It seems like there's a lot. Like who's signing these kids? Who's giving these kids and these dudes deals, and where they're getting this amount of money? You know what I'm saying? To become these big celebrity motherfuckers, and then they don't even get to enjoy it past like 25. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are getting killed quickly, and it's always violent too. It's always something super violent. It's never just like, you know. I think I heard about one that actually killed himself. I think his name was Lil Loaded. R.I.P. Lil Loaded. But man, it's something about it that just kind of it hits me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Despite the fact that the beats hit me all the right way, because them beats be fucking hard. But it's the culture of death around it that makes me just go like, hey guys, I can't really fuck with this. You know, and you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people watching this video. They're gonna say, well, motherfucker, it just ain't for you. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I felt I had to make a little rant video about that because I'm confused. Like I'm confused. My older people, my guys that I know that was older and was doing stuff when I was a kid, they're confused. So it's just confusing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be giving the police that much evidence. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a song. You know what I'm saying? We've had too many rappers go to jail for doing real shit, and I mean, ask Boosie. You know what I'm saying? What they said, they played a whole day of his stuff in court, and he got off a death row. But these guys are like pretty much implicating themselves, and it's like the shit to do now. And I'm wondering, you know, when's that gonna fade out? You know, when's the snitching shit gonna fade out? And when's the self snitching gonna fade? You shouldn't be proud of, you know, telling on yourself because you know who knows when that's gonna pop up. When because they build cases like this. You know what I'm saying? They let you get away with shit until they don't let you get away with shit, and then you sitting there looking stupid. And then people be talking about free this person, free that person. Why? They did it and they bragged about it. I can't say free such and such or so and so. Anyway, that's my little whack ass old man rant on drill music. If y'all want to cuss me out, call me all types of old nigga and old head, da da da, go ahead, do it in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace. By the way, how y'all like the new backdrop? It's some cold shit, right? It's better than, you know, seeing my living room and shit.